down.
Sit down.
Hey guys, this is Greg with the Lives of You crew, and today we're talking about the rules of coolness.
Onto this couch.
Okay, alright. So what's the rules of coolness?
The rules of coolness are, number one, find a bigger couch.
Yeah. Don't shave your head. If you shave your head, you'll look dumb.
Don't care what people think about you.
Don't care what people think about you.
Legit. The rules of coolness are, number one,
don't be bald.
Rules of coolness number one, right? It depends on what clique you want to fit in. You got thug clique, okay? Then you got the athlete clique, and you got the pretty girl clique. But you can only fit in that if you're pretty. You can't make yourself pretty. That clique that obsesses over bands, that's all they do. They just like bands.
Emos!
Emo people.
Yeah.
Right? But in order to fit into any of these cliques, you have to do certain stuff. And actually, all these cliques include smoking weed. Okay? So that's just like default. You have to smoke weed. Okay? Then you have to look a certain way. So if you're in an emo clique, you gotta wear really tight pants. And you have to wear a band t-shirt to school every day. You can't skip a day without a band t-shirt, right? And you got the athlete clique, you just wear athletic stuff, it's not that hard. And you gotta lift weights and look decently athletic. And you got the thug clique, you just gotta look like a thug, that kind of stuff. But see, people take this and they wanna fit in, right? Because they wanna be cool, I guess you say cool, by acting a certain way or doing certain things, but it doesn't really make you cool. All it makes you is just normal. It just makes you like everybody else. And really, see, people don't follow followers. That's not what people do. People don't follow people that follow. People follow people that lead. So, if you want to be different, then you should make a stand for Christ in your school. Be a leader. Because if you're a leader, people are going to follow you.
If I could interject, I would say most of the people in school that are cool, it's usually because they fit into a certain vein, but they kind of own that. They kind of make that who they are. And to an extent, they don't seem to care so much about what everybody thinks. They just do that because that's what they like. And so everybody respects them for that because that's who they are and that's what they do, and they don't really care. Now there's exceptions to that, but my point is this. Everybody else after them that does what they did to be cool like they're cool, everybody looks at them like they're a loser because they're just following the crowd. Like Greg said, they're just like, oh, well, you know, if I cut my hair that way, I'll be like him. Or if I wear those kind of pants, I'll be like them. So everybody becomes like, they all get like this clique of friends that kind of follow around that one dude, but everybody is secondary to that one dude or chick. Like they're all that chick's friends or that dude's friends or that person's clique. So because of it, nobody becomes original. They all become like lesser copies of the original person. So I think Greg's point is like, the best way to be cool is to defy the rules of coolness. To find something that God has marked upon your life, say this is what God has called me to be, and then work your butt off for that call. To say this is who I am, this is what I'm going to do, and nobody's going to get in my way. And whether you're a nerd or a band dude or a jock or any of that, if you're called by God to be smart, if you're called by God to go into music, if you're called by God to excel in sports, and you work your butt off for what you feel God has called you to do, you're going to be cool by nature because everybody will respect you and honor you just because, hey, that person knows what they're doing with their life, and they'll see the blessing of God in all the other areas of your life just because you're following God by maximizing your potential in that one area. The trick is you got to figure out what God's called you to, be good at what God's called you to, and only worry about that one thing and your school. And don't do drugs.
Don't do them.
Don't do drugs.
Drugs are bad.
It's a little bit of crack. Don't do it. Don't do it a little bit.
Don't even look at the crack.
Yeah, don't do it.
Not even butt crack.
Yeah, you guys suck at this week. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you have an awesome week. God bless, and you guys take it easy and be yourselves, be original, and be cool. Stand for Christ.
That's right.
And don't do drugs.
Right. Greg, hit him with a dab. Jewel, hit him with a flash. JJ, hit him with a sock. JJ, hit him with a sock. JJ, hit him with a sock.
Nice.